Welcome to Red Devil Newsbeat, your roundup of the day's top stories you need to know. Now, here's Jemiah Chase with today's holiday Mid-South Beat.
Port Elite is hosting its 18th annual holiday Toy Truck Drive. The Toy Truck Drive is today at 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. You can drop off donations at WMC Action News 5 TV station on Union Avenue. Donations can also be made tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Good morning, GHS. Tonight, the Memphis Grizzlies host the Milwaukee Bucks. The Grizzlies are 8-16, and on Wednesday, they managed to beat the Suns in Phoenix 115-108.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G. I'm Ternice Anderson, and this month we are saying goodbye to our GHS seniors.
Overall, this was a great year to be a GHS Red Devil. Our football team had the best season they've had in years, becoming one of the top teams in the region. Hello, and welcome to Red Devil Postgame, GHS-TV's two-time national award-winning sports show. I'm Brandon Sewell. More than a year after being sidelined due to COVID, fall sports were back this semester. And what a season it has been. On the show today, we take you to the sidelines for soccer, volleyball, and cross country.
After a long and tiring match, the Red Devil volleyball team has lost against their rivals White Station in a hard fight. I am here with Coach Henry and the player of the game to discuss tonight's match. Coach Henry, what are some things you can reflect upon from this game moving forward?
I'm really proud of how much fight we had tonight, the grit we had. We were so close and so many times coming through. I thought we were going to pull out that second set.
Hello, and welcome to GHS-TV's live coverage of the 48th Annual Germantown Festival. I'm Jemiah Chase.
And I'm Caitlin Poindexter. We're here at the Germantown Civic Club complex in the heart of Germantown, surrounded by more than 400 artisans and vendors.
The Germantown Festival has a long history, starting simply on the side of Poplar Pike in 1971. Fast forward to 2019 and you can find just about anything you're looking for, from gifts and clothes to holiday signs and sport memorabilia.
The festival's fantastic setup is the result of the hard work of the community's various volunteers. All the money raised this week goes to the nonprofit organizations around the Mid-South. In addition, the festival has one of the best family atmospheres you'll find anywhere.
Don't worry if you can't make it out this weekend, because today we'll feature more than a dozen guests from the community, all while giving you an all-access pass to different events and vendors on the festival grounds. So stay tuned.
We have such an exciting show coming your way. But before we get to all that, our team of field reporters are spread out across the grounds to give you a better look inside the Germantown Festival and show you just how much fun you can have in one afternoon.
The Germantown Festival brings out thousands of people each year. I'm Alexa Morris, and I'll be giving you an inside look on the faces of the festival.
Here at the festival, organizations are raising money to make the city a better place. I am Maricus Lambert, and I'll show you how you can support local causes while enjoying some delicious foods.
I'm Akila Suggs. With over 400 artisans here at the festival, I'm on the hunt to show you pieces that'll fit your home and your lifestyle. Fun, games, and weenie races. Those are just some of the things you think of when someone mentions the Germantown Festival. I'm Kadi Tagasima, and I'm here to show you some of the options the whole family can enjoy. Hey everyone, I found a really unique product. Georgia McBride of Signs We Got 'Em has been creating these vintage signs for over 30 years.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, thanks for talking with us.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're in my booth.
Where did the inspiration for the vintage look come for these signs?
I like the signs because they make people laugh and they have a relationship with them if they have a Chevy truck or a Ford truck. So usually folks like a certain sign or a college sign, and a lot of the signs make me laugh.
How do you make them?
Well, I order them from about 4 different companies.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of GHS-TV's award-winning talk show, Crosstalk. I'm your host, Jemiah Chase. Each week in this time slot, we take a look at different issues, personalities, and events that affect you and our community. Fashion is the ultimate form of self-expression. What you wear, how How you style your hair and paint your nails can tell a person many things about you. Every year, trends come and go. It's up to the businessmen and women in the fashion world to stay up to date if they want their products or service to succeed. With us today for our first segment is Mosiah Bridges, teenage entrepreneur and founder of Mo's Bows, a men's tie company. Mosiah, thank you for being on the show with us today.
I'm so excited to be here. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
That's
Thank
great.
you for asking.
You're welcome.
You're known all over the world for your bow ties. Why bow ties?
Well, I decided to choose bow ties because when I was a little kid, I loved to dress nice, but I couldn't find any bow ties that really fit my style or my personality.
Welcome back to Crosstalk. I'm your host, Jemiah Chase. For a woman or a man, hair can bring an outfit together. Depending on the event, a hairstyle can be the difference between fitting in or standing out. With us now is hairstylist Emily Corbin from House of Agalea Salon and Justice Sims, owner of Hair Justice Salon. Miss Corbin and Miss Sims, thank you for being on the show with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Well, hair comes in all different kind of shades and textures. Miss Corbin, what kind of training did you go through to prepare you for the hair industry?
So I started at Plaza Beauty School in East Memphis, and then I thought that I could go straight from hair school to booth running immediately.
From a simple bow tie to the right piece of clothing, and even the perfect hairstyle can determine how a look can turn out. I want to thank all my guests for joining me today in this discussion. It has been fun learning about the various trends in each area of the fashion world. For more information on our programming, please check us out on the web at GHS-TV.org, where we are streaming live 24 hours a day. You can also check us out on Facebook and Twitter. I'm Jemiah Chase. From all of us at GHS-TV, thank you for watching Crosstalk, and I hope to see you again.
The battle for Congress ends tonight. Will Republicans remain in power, or will the Democrats take control of one or both chambers? Hello, and welcome to GHS-TV's award-winning coverage of Election Night 2018. I'm your moderator, Rodney McKenna, coming to you live from the campus of Germantown High School. We'll be on air and online tonight until 10 p.m., bringing you results from all the night's major races, including the battle for Tennessee's U.S. Senate seat. Marsha Blackburn has had to put up a real fight for a traditionally red seat, while her opponent, Democrat Phil Bredesen, is hoping the blue wave hits Tennessee tonight. We'll be paying attention to all the close Senate races like that one. Plus, Republicans are also fighting to keep control of the House in a year that could see that predicted blue wave and a female wave. But our coverage won't stop there. We're keeping our eye on governor races across the country and here in Tennessee. Political newcomer Bill Lee is hoping his business background sells voters, while Democratic opponent Carl Dean thinks his political experience will put him over the top. GHS-TV will also focus on the local elections that matter most to you, our viewers, and we'll talk with area politicians and newsmakers. On top of all that, our student reporters will bring you stories from across Shelby County. Now, let's meet our anchors and catch our viewers up on the latest results. The races for Tennessee governor and U.S. Senate are shaping up to be the most contested statewide races in a generation. Rena Katko has been studying these two races, plus the local elections you care about. She's in Studio B with a look at the night ahead.
Thanks, Rodney. This year is the first year since 1994 that Tennesseans get to cast their vote in competitive gubernatorial and U.S. Senate races. Senate candidates U.S. Representative Marsha Blackburn and former Governor Phil Bredesen were early frontrunners in their primaries, and it's been a heated and at times contentious race. The other big race I mentioned is the governor's race. Governor Bill Haslam is term limited, so this is an open seat, and Republican businessman Bill Lee is competing against the former mayor of Nashville, Carl Dean, to be our next governor. I'll be giving you the most up-to-date race results on these hot races, plus I'll take a look at the races that will affect us locally in Shelby County. We already have some results in.
Thanks, Rodney. Senate Republicans knew they had the advantage going into these midterms. But in September and the beginning of October, polling showed the Democrats might actually flip the Senate. However, that fire seems to have died out. Tonight, I'll be paying close attention to races like Texas, where Senator Ted Cruz is fighting for his political life against the Democratic darling Beto O'Rourke. And in the red state of Missouri, Republicans think they have a good shot at ousting Democrat Claire McCaskill. All of these races will have national implications, so let's get to some early results. Starting off with our first race in Florida, with New York Times reporting with 85% of the votes that Democrat and incumbent Bill Nelson has 50% of the votes, and his challenger, Republican Rick Scott, also has 50% of the votes. Moving on to our next race in West Virginia, with New York Times reporting with 36% of the votes in, that Democrat and incumbent Joe Manchin has in the lead with 52% of the votes,